Hi everybody, thanks for watching. So today what I'm going to show you guys is a comparison between the Mavic Pro and the Mavic Air and the Intelligent Flight Mode of TapFly. I was reading through my manual for my Mavic Air the other day. Yes, I actually do read the manual sometimes. And I noticed that the TapFly feature on the Mavic Air is actually pretty cool. And so what I wanted to do is kind of a versus video where we compare the Mavic Pro to the Mavic Air and which one is better for TapFly. I think I know what the answer is, but I want to test it out anyway. So let's get to it. Okay, so first of all, if you don't know what the TapFly feature is, basically it's pretty simple. It's just like it sounds. You tap on the screen to maneuver your drone rather than use the control sticks on the controller. And the cool thing about it is you're able to get a little more cinematic footage, my favorite term, by using the TapFly mode because you don't have to worry about controlling the drone with the sticks. So I got the Mavic Pro here. The first thing that I'm going to do is enable TapFly. You just bring up the Intelligent Flight Modes, click on the TapFly button, and then you can choose your speed over here on the right hand side. And we're just going to keep it right around probably 12 miles per hour. And you can adjust the gimbal to whatever you want it to be. And then all you have to do is tap on the screen where you want the Mavic Pro to fly. And so I'm just going to tap right there. I'm going to hit the go button. And now the Mavic Pro is going to fly in that direction. And it's going to keep going in that direction until you change position. And so if I want to go to the right a little bit, I'm just going to tap right over there to the right, and it's going to change direction and follow where I tapped it. Now when you're using the TapFly mode, you can actually change it with the sticks if you want to. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on the left here, and the Mavic Pro is going to turn over to the left and follow that point. And you can adjust the gimbal while it's flying. It's going to keep going in that heading. Now, if you tap below the horizon line, it's going to descend, and if you tap above, like so, up in the sky, the Mavic Pro will actually increase in altitude. And we're getting a little far away, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it back around towards home. Okay, so because we lost signal, it did disengage the TapFly, and so what I'm going to do is re-engage. So I'm just going to choose straight ahead. Now if you look on the screen here, you'll see a little H, a little green H right there, and that is your horizon. So if you tap above that line, then your Mavic Pro is going to ascend, and if you tap below that line, it's going to descend. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap right on the middle of that, and then the Mavic Pro will start traveling right on the horizon. And we'll tap down to the left, and as you'll see, the altitude will slowly go down. So the benefit of the TapFly is that you can set a direction and will continue in that direction until you change it. And so you don't have to hold the sticks. And one instance where this might be useful is if you're shooting a hyperlapse where you just want to go in one direction without having to worry about holding the sticks the whole time. And so I like to do hyperlapses, or sometimes time lapses I call them, but sometimes your thumb gets pretty sore. And so using the TapFly feature is a really good way to get a hyperlapse. And so that's pretty much it for the TapFly for the Mavic Pro. And it works pretty well. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the Mavic Air and what the difference is in the TapFly feature on the Mavic Air. Alright, so we have the Mavic Air ready to go. Let's go ahead and lift off. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring up the Intelligent Flight Modes, and we'll click on TapFly. Now if you look at the bottom of the screen there, as compared to the Mavic Pro, there's no options on the Mavic Pro, but on the Mavic Air, you have 4 options. So the first one is forward, and that's pretty self-explanatory. That's just like the TapFly on the Mavic Pro. And so we're going to go ahead and choose that. And we're just going to go ahead and tap and then hit go. So the layout of the screen is a little bit different. If you'll see the horizon line, that little green H is over there to the side a little bit, and it does show you the horizon. And you can adjust the gimbal just like that. Tap down to the left and it's going to descend very slowly. And then we'll tap on the gimbal. And then we'll adjust the gimbal as we fly over the river here. I'll go ahead and hit the record button so I can get some footage. And then I'm just going to tap over to the right. Now we're going just a little bit fast for cinematic footage, so I'm going to slow it down. We're going to go to about 5 miles per hour. And then I'll tap over here to the right. And it turns a little more slowly. We'll do a reveal shot here. We'll slowly pan the gimbal up. And there we go. So, pretty simple, just like the Mavic Pro. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and hit stop. We're going to bring up, oops, I don't know what I did wrong there, and now you'll see that the next option is backward. And so we're going to go ahead and click on backwards. And we'll speed it up just a little bit. And then we'll tap right there. And you'll see that the Mavic Air begins to fly in that direction backwards. And if I tap over here on the left hand side, it's going to turn and continue in that backwards direction. Now if you tap up above the horizon, the Mavic Air will actually descend from that position. And if you tap below the horizon, the Mavic Air will ascend from that position. So basically what it's doing, it's almost like a droney. It's kind of backing off from that position. So pretty cool. You can get some really nice reveal shots with this, you know, as you fly over a nice scene or a mountain or a really nice building or something like that. All right, so we'll hit the free and we'll choose just a little bit above the horizon there. And the Mavic Air will continue in that direction. And what you can do is you can turn and yaw as it heads in that direction. So your Mavic Air is going to continue to the point that you chose. And so this is a really cool option because you can get some really cool flybys and rotate as you fly in one single direction. So right now it's traveling to the left towards the point that I chose. And as we continue to turn here, it's actually going to be going in reverse. And I'm not doing a very good job at keeping a steady yaw. But you guys get the point. So yeah, that is one that I definitely plan to use when I fly my Mavic Air, just because you can get some really cool shots like that. So the next one is coordinate. And what happens when you choose coordinate is it will travel at a constant altitude. And so let's just go ahead and choose a spot below the horizon, and you're going to hit go. And what's going to happen is the Mavic Air is going to travel to that specific coordinate, and when it gets there it's going to stop. Unlike the other TapFly modes where it continues to fly in that direction, this one actually sets a coordinate where you push it. It needs to be below the horizon. And when it gets to that location, it's going to stop. I'm going to go ahead and speed up here. And you can adjust the speed throughout any of these TapFly modes. So as your Mavic is in the TapFly mode, you can adjust the speed to make it faster or slower. I'm going to go ahead and choose my coordinate a little bit closer. Alright, so once you reach that location, your Mavic Air will hover above that coordinate. And it'll tell you right there that the coordinate is reached. And so it's pretty cool. It could be useful, I guess, but it's not going to be one that I'm going to use on a regular basis. Okay, so there you can see again the 4 TapFly modes on the Mavic Air. So in the Mavic Pro versus the Mavic Air, as far as TapFly goes, definitely the Mavic Air is the champion. Walks away with the gold medal for this one. So that's all I have for today's video, you guys. I hope you got some information out of it, something of use. If you did, click on that like button, that thumbs up button. Let me know if you guys use the TapFly mode on either your Mavic Pro and your Mavic Air in the comments. Let me know which one you like the best. Of course, mine is the free mode just because you can do so many different things with it. Hey, if you're not a subscriber and you want to learn more about your drones, particularly the Mavic Air and the Mavic Pro, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. I do giveaways and tutorials and reviews and comparisons like this. And also, if you want to let me know, is this something that you like to see more of? More comparison videos between the Mavic Air and the Mavic Pro. You know, maybe there are different abilities when it comes to the flight modes, or, you know, flying in different weather conditions or whatever. And if you're interested in seeing something like that, let me know down in the comments. I want to thank you guys for watching today, and as always, fly safe and fly smart.